And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us here. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have yet to lose a game in this series, and now they go for the sweep at home against their division rival.
So, Boog, I noticed a few fans carrying brooms around the stadium. Where do you think these people find these brooms? Do they bring them from the house? And are they dirty? Are they clean? What's the deal? I think some of them look brand new. But anyway, these guys have played great in this series, and they're looking to sweep their division rivals right out of the building.
First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away and getting the start, Tyler Glasnow. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Now it's going to be Jake McCarthy. The pitch. That one fouled off. Glasnow ready and deals.
Inside,
breaking ball inside, and the count is 1-1. And another ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
There's a swing and a miss. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Leading off
at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo.
The shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
And that's in for a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner at first with no outs here. That's a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jake McCarthy.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Corbin Carroll, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
0-2 now, and that just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Here's a 1-2.
That's a ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Man at second. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The 0-2. And
One
that's
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air, low, ranging after it. He's got it, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back here in L.A., and our pitcher in this game, Tristan McKenzie.
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So we're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
And now here is Josh Lowe. First offering, and it just misses. Lowe getting the start in right. Hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's a former National League Gold Glover. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here comes Tommy Edman, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Bounce to the right. Marte. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some guys that can punish the baseball, Chris.
So fun to watch these guys take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined. Don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone. And when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it. So we'll keep our ears open today.
Turns and fires to Betts. Top of the zone for a called strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Misses inside. Now 2 and 2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 3 and 2. Shohei Ohtani waiting to bat for the Dodgers. 2 outs. Swings and misses, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. The right-hander back to work. Line drive. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Just missed. Marte gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Edward Olivares stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. In comes the first run of the game as the Diamondbacks take the lead.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
So up next, Tommy Troy.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting 9, the first baseman,
Andres Chaparro now at the plate. 3 for 7 in the series so far. That clips a corner. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Outside, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 outs. Hit hard, base hit. Oh, he throws it away, and that extends the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. That one in there across the letters. The next offering misses. Ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2 on, 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Back-to-back singles, solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now the bases loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bases full, 2 gone. Digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. High fly ball out towards left field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double as 2 runs score on the play.
Corbin, Carroll.
So 2 down. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just missed.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
That misses. Ball 2.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll be it for Glass now, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Nick Frasso gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 away with nobody on. Anthony Santander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch swinging. And a swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Simeon Woods Richardson, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Next offering in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Hard on the ground to first. Isaac steps on the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 3-run shot for Arizona. It's now a 6-0 ball game. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. McKenzie back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Hauls it in for the out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
And next for L.A., Adolis Garcia. And it's fouled away. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And that one fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7, the first baseman,
Xavier Isaac steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Coming home. The relay throw. He'll score. It's 6-1.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Vargas. Right through there for a strike. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Dodgers with a run scoring double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. 3rd inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Ketel Marte.
the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
The pitch. That's through there for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
0-2 now. And that's in the dirt.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
The 2-2. In the air, center field. Edman in position. Corrals it. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel.
Now here is Gabriel Moreno. singled and scored his first time. Close, but called the ball. 1-0. One out, bases empty. There's a strike. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. That's it out.
Now batting, left fielder, Edward.
And now
Olivares.
Edward Olivares. 0 for 1 so far. That one missed. And a good eye there.
2-0.
2 outs. And it is 2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confident.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. That leaves him without a throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Tommy Troy. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. That's the call. Strike one. Olivares off of first with 2 away. To third, Barker. Sends it across to first, and that is that. One left for Arizona. They lead it, though, 6-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barker. And the pitch. In for a strike. 1-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The punch out there. 1 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Low in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
The Diamondbacks leading by 5 here in the last half of the third. Good eye right there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2-2 the count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one missing low.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind and the pitch. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it 6-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. The pitch. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
1 strike.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Pitch misses there, and a count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in the dirt. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Perdomo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. His second of the year, and they add a run. It's 7-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. You're dialed into the show. Bottom 4, here's Mookie now. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. McKenzie back to work. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
The wind of the pitch. The 2-1. There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Ohtani takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Strike one.
1-1.
The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Adolis Garcia steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
No, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
The batter now will be Will Smith. There's a strike. Smith in his 8th season, 32 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And he deals. He caught it behind his back. It's there, and that's a great play. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there, and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. And the right-hander back to work. Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. The D-backs up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch, not close, up high. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The 1-2. That one the other way. Lays out and makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
And here is Gabriel Moreno. And that one sliced foul. Two outs. Slides, but it gets by him. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Edward Olivares stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Moreno rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. He scores. It's 8-1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Tommy Troy.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Runner at second, 2 down. That one drifts inside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 1. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Xavier Isaac.
The first baseman, Xavier.
And the pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And down on strikes he goes, and now 1 away.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one, and not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Vargas now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Up and in, and the count even 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Barger in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Movement in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. Ryan Nelson up and throwing. Walston, the lefty, warming up as well. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Tied him up inside with that one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The 2-1. Center field. McCarthy makes the play.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh. Low.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Josh Lowe, the next to hit. And that one is in for a strike. And that skips into dirt. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Dodgers leave one. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Isaac drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
One unusual feature of Dodger Stadium, Boog, those low walls in the outfield corners as they curl towards home plate. Lots of homers and automatic doubles because of them.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. You touched on this, Singy, but Dodger Stadium has become much more hitter-friendly than it used to be. A few decades back, it was probably the most pitcher-friendly ballpark in the league. So a man aboard. And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo. Now moved to first. And he's back in easily. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Right-handed reliever. Out there to center. Edman sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. This is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered in this game. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Righty delivers. Big swing and a miss.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball there. McCarthy off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Line drive. Snags it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in L.A. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Edman. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Up the middle. Perdomo on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Shohei Ohtani. Just missed. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. And that misses off the outside edge.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Inside ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tristan McKenzie gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Ryan Nelson taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Two outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Adolis Garcia.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
1-1.
Two outs. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Perdomo on to first. Inning over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Simeon Woods Richardson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Anthony Santander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Woods Richardson, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And now it's 1-2. Out to short. Betts whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And he grounds one to the right side. He handles it himself, and Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona, and it remains an 8-1 game. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. The pitch. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Trey Jamison up and loosening in the pen. Thompson also throwing. That one down the line, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So a man aboard, stepping in, Xavier Isaac. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. That one fouled off. And 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And here is Miguel Vargas. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. That one just misses, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Josh Lowe up next. 3-2. On the ground to short. Perdomo on to first. That's out number 3. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 1. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here is Edward Olivares.
Edward Olivares.
The right-hander back to work. Towards first. He steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Tommy Troy.
Next to hit, Tommy Troy. Rocketed out towards right center, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Chaparro.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Andres Chaparro. That one close, ruled a ball, and that's ball 1. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here on the hitter's side. Nice job of laying off that pitch.
And that's in the dirt. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fought off foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
The center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And a good eye there. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. The Diamondbacks up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Off the mark there. 2-1. And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Chopped to the right side, and he grabs it foul. Base knock center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. Nelson back to work.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That one off the mark. 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And that's a little high. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting,
Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is in the dirt at 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch is downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two. In the air out towards right center. Carroll grabs it on the run.
Up next to the Dodgers, not shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a pitch. And that's outside. And the count is 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Chad Green. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Chad Green.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
The pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0. Well struck right field. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So man aboard. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Anthony Santander. And that's in for a strike. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Drew Smith, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Lamet also getting ready. And the righty deals. Just off the outside part of the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
The 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. And that one is inside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. That clips the corner. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And here it comes. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Count full.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And the pitch. High fly ball, right field. Lowe has it sized up. Squeezes it. And that is that. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jose Alvarado.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
For the Dodgers,
here's Shohei Ohtani.
the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
The pitch. Alvarado, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-1 now.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2. And delivers outside. Got it by him for the K. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Garcia at the plate and takes high there.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
On its way to the corner. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
So they're down to their final out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. The D-backs up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 7 runners on base.